Actually, I was also planning if everybody is having SQL installed in your machine, so I'll be giving some advanced level SQL. I mean, the interview questions, how they're questioning. So they're putting some scenarios and they want to give, I mean, get this output. So I used to plan so this kind of things. At least solve three, four exercise. So when the thing is ready to you, then we'll be going to give this thing, and you can quickly try to
Okay.
solve this thing at your own.
Okay. I will definitely give you tomorrow. Probably I will ask you.
Okay, no issue, no issue. Okay, so for the, I mean, as this is totally basics for Python at the day one. I mean, it's basic means, I mean, we can learn how Python is being used. Okay, as we, I mean, totally aware as what is Python? Python is a programming language, and it's rather, we can say it's a object-oriented programming language. So what is object-oriented things? I think we are quite aware as we are especially from the background of CS or IT, just like this. So might be we have already worked in C++, Java. Those are also object-oriented. Means we can create some class. On top of class, we can create objects. And what is class and all, will be definitely discuss these things in day 2 or day 3 class. But I'm just telling why it's object oriented, because lots of things can be reused. So I can create a class means uh, I can create a program, a blueprint of the program, and the same blueprint can be reused multiple times by an object. So that is why that concept is been uh, I mean told as object oriented programming. Okay, what is class, how to create objects, on top of that all the things we'll be learning gradually. Okay, so Python is nothing but it's called a interpreter. Okay, suppose whatever code I'll be writing on top of Python, just like print, machine will not understand print, because print we are telling print is a high level language. Python is very very high level language. Means high level means that is understanding our knowledge, our languages. I means humans language. Okay, so whatever things I'll be installing from the web portal, that should be purely a interpreter only. The interpreter will be installing inside the system. What will the interpreter do? It interprets the human's high level language into machine level language, so that machine can able to understand what things I'm trying to say to the machine. So just for everyone who is not joining or who is going to be joining, this is the particular link. So you can just go through the link, paste it over there, and this is the main Python, official page. So just go to downloads and you can get the latest version of Python interpreter, which is 3.11.4. So just download the same and install it in your machine. The installation is very simple. Okay, so it's just like the interpreter you are installing. So after installation, you can quickly check from your CMD prompt whether it's properly been installed or not. Okay, just type Python. Yeah, I installed 3.10 at that time. So it's been installed over here. Okay, it's fine at my systems. Now, what is the next thing to be checked? Yeah, there is another tool I am just showing over here. Okay, why we require the tools? I mean, this is particular called an IDE. You might have heard this IDE, correct, Tanvir? Where did you practice Python actually?
For data science projects from
No, no.
Jupyter
Which
Library.
tool you have used to put the Python?
Yeah,
The Python
Jupyter Library. Jupyter
Jupyter
Library.
notebook.
Yeah, Jupyter
Correct.
Notebook.
It's a notebook kind of stuff. Yes. This is also a good thing. But I mean, over here. Yeah, Jupyter for project purpose or for research paper, they are using notebooks, Google Colabs, Jupyter notebooks. I mean, for
Mm-hmm.
an entire project can be submitted in a single page so that everyone can see the project and all. This is a good idea. But for practice purpose, who are the beginner, I'll be recommending this tool to be downloaded, PyCharm. Okay, let me first show you. I can definitely run the code from here, from the IDE itself. Okay, just convert it to Python. Okay, now whatever I'm typing over here, that should be, and in the backend, I mean, I'm talking with the interpreter only. So just suppose I want the addition of 4 plus 5. Okay, 9. So Python is doing that stuff. So the code I can directly write it over here, the Python code. But this is not a good choice actually. The code can be, I mean, uh, 20 lines code. That can be 100 lines of code. So we cannot directly type it over here. And moreover, one more important things, just like in SQL, we learned SQL is uh, case, I mean, it's not a case sensitive language. SQL is not a case sensitive language. We can put any case, but Python is very, I mean, it's a case sensitive language. It will be checking the upper character, the lower characters, and it's very, very important. We need to maintain the same thing, otherwise it will throw an error. So, uh, we need to be cautious of the cases and all for Python. That is why directly coding over here, it's bit tough for us. We can also type print, put some thing, I am subject. So it's the output. Okay. So Python is running fine over here. One more thing I can do. If we have 10 or 20 lines of code, I can simply, okay, in downloads, I'm just, we can create those code, 10, 20 line codes, anything. Just like I'm creating a codes. How to create codes over here? I'm creating a blank file over here, put something over here, just like the same thing, print. This is data engine course. Okay. This thing is, I mean, I'm just trying to write in, I mean, execute in Python interpreter by Python interpreter. I'm just saving it or save as new Python code. So that should be okay. While saving it, save it in py file. Py is the .py is the Python extension. So this is the one I just typed and save it in .py file. Now that thing can be done. If we can write or type more than 20 lines of code, I can directly call this thing. Okay. Just copying as path. Okay. Let me open the same interpreter again. Just type Python. Don't press enter. Python and call that particular file over here. Okay. You can see the output is this. This is data engineering course. So Python is executing that file and give us the output. So we can write, I mean, a long codes over there and we can execute in this way. Okay. But also when I'm writing the thing over now over there, it's simpler notepad. Even I'm doing any wrong thing, I need to be cautious on top of that. So that is why the concept is coming of, uh, using a particular IDE where you can able to understand your where the mistake is been going or anything, any wrong thing, any mistakes you are doing, they will be highlighting it. So please install that IDE called PyCharm. It's very useful for the beginner as well. PyCharm Community Edition. I'm opening this thing. Yeah, it's a JetBrains tool.
Is it like a trial version for 30 days?
No, it's a full version. I'm just pasting the link. Okay, so those are the code we have already tried in the last session. I'll be deleting it tomorrow when we'll be learning this new thing. So this kind of thing. So we can see it's based on color. It will be highlighting us whether any wrong thing or anything. If we are putting any wrong thing, it should be quickly appear over here one error, or the things will be highlighted with red or just like this. Okay, so ID is nothing but it will be helping. Even when I'll be trying to put any method's name, it will be quickly help me with the hints. Okay, just like when we'll be typing in mobile message, the AI, I mean, based on my previous history, it should be searching with a word. It can be predicting our word and it will be pasting the same thing. Similar kind of stuffs, it can also help me over here. So where to get it? Yeah, let me just paste this thing over there. Let me just quickly try it over here. So Python, we can download it from here. Okay. So Python Professional, no need to install it as of now. Yeah, just go a bit below and you can get Python Community Edition. Fine, Tanvir. I'm just pasting the link in the chat. It's not easy to get this version. Okay, it's a picture actually. Yeah, professional, there are maybe some extra features are there, but I mean, for learning purpose and all, not for learning purpose. Even if we are a developer, we can definitely use PyCharm as well. So one more thing, actually, Tanvir, as you were quite experienced in the visualization tool, especially Power BI. So when we'll be learning Python, even you can see Python has few of the libraries where it can also help to create charts and graphs over here as well. Okay. So Python is capable of doing the ETL tool, ETL stuffs that will be definitely learning the latter stages of Python. And even Python is also useful for reporting purpose as well. Okay, so we can create charts and graphs over there too. Okay. 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 So that thing I just told you, it's clear. So now in these daily classes, we'll be writing the code over here. So over here, PyCharm tool will be just like this. And if we just try to open any new file, we can just we can create a new project and new py file. So everything is, you can see, being saved as .py file. Okay, those are different project I was checking and all. I mean, lots of mathematical operation we can do over here. Okay, so we'll be learning from basics totally. And one more thing I just want to show you. So after installing this PyCharm, you might have to check from the settings whether it's able to catch your interpreter. Just go to settings, project Python interpreter, and check it over there whether the interpreter is properly connected. That means we are using Python 3.10 as an Python interpreter. So just check it whether it's fine. If it is not fine, try to search the same installation file to be pointed from the browse. Just browse it and point it over there. If it is not there, maybe you are having multiple Python versions. Okay, you want the particular one to be your default one or particular one to be chosen while doing the coding stuffs. So you can also add the package from here. Okay. Mm. Just point it to proper location. That's it. Okay. Any stuck point or any doubt till now, Tanvir? I find, I mean, I think this is very
No,
simple.
no, no.
Yeah,
So
this
far,
is
it's
very
fine.
simple. Yeah, yeah. Nothing we have discussed till now. Okay, there are two things I'm just quickly telling. So Python, as it's a programming language, it will be handling with data. Okay, and Python will be handling this kind of data types: integer, float, boolean, string, list, tuple, set, dictionary. The last five: string, list, tuple, set, dictionary. It's collection of data, or we can say it's array. Okay. Integer is basically integer data type. Float is floating point data type. I mean, there should be some decimal point with integers. Boolean is there is two Boolean value available, either true or false. Okay, so Boolean data type should be returning either true or false. String is the character data type, array of characters you can say, or single character is also fine. It's called string. List, so starting from list onwards, it's a bit important. So I'll be bit emphasizing on top of list, a bit list, dictionary. Those kind of data types are very very important to represent data, as well as when learning the data frames as well. We can use, I mean lots of things. We can use top of list and dictionary. Okay, so just I'll be focusing the first 2 days. I'll be just checking with list. I mean, not first 2 days, the second days. I mean, starting from tomorrow, I'll be checking some coding parts, some methods available in list and dictionary in front of you. And tuple set is similar kind of stuffs in list, but some different features are there. Yeah, we can definitely discuss this thing too in tomorrow's session. Tomorrow, the day after tomorrow. Okay, and yeah. Just okay. One more thing, I just put it over here. Python variable. So just to let you know, I mean, a beginning of project. Okay, let me just start. As I just mentioned, just like this kind of thing, I can quickly type it over there. 5 plus 6. So if I just execute the thing, it should be giving us out. Okay. Okay, I have to print the thing. Yes. So one more important thing I just want to mention over here, just like variable I told, if you have worked in C or any other languages, you need to declare a particular value. Just like 5 plus 6, you are doing this operation, but you haven't declared anywhere 5 is an integer, 6 is an integer. So Python interpreter is having that intelligence. If you worked in C, you can quickly remember that before doing any operation, you just have to declare the variables int 5. Okay, this kind of thing. Float 5.6. This kind of thing. Or character or string this. But over here, Python is having its own intelligence. Okay, suppose let me show you something. I can assign, okay, what is variable? I can assign any value to it. Suppose I equal to 45. Okay, so I have assigned the value 45 into I. I can check the data type of I. How to check it? Print. Print is the inbuilt function inside this Python interpreter. Okay, it's an very very important inbuilt functions available in Python. Print I. Not I exactly. I'll be doing. Yeah, I let me print I. I'm using another print and over here print data type of I. Okay. So you can see it's a class integer. So that is why I tried to mention I is a variable. I haven't mentioned anywhere. It's a integer or what kind of data type. It's checking the data and it's automatically determined what data type it is. I'm just adding 4.5 over here. Okay. Now you can see the change of the data type has been changed. I mean, the data type has been modified to float. Everything is a class over here. Float is a class. Integer is a class. Every data type is a class. Okay. During class, we can just quickly, I mean, brush up our concepts one more time. Just to let you know, this kind of, okay, let me do one more thing. Suppose I have 4. Okay. Let me suppose a variable is there. I'm just doing 4 or I plus 2. Okay. I'm typing, sorry, T. I'm printing data type T. Okay. So 4 plus 2, it's 6. 6 is integer. Let me quickly just divide by 3. So 4 by 3, it's not, actually it's not divisible. Let's see what kind of things it should be updating us. Yeah, it is updating. It's quickly updated the data type of T. So that is why the intelligence is having that thing. So we are doing the calculation over here. So what kind of calculations? So at first, I'm working directly on this variable I. I is integer, but I'm working some calculation on top of this calculation. I'm assigning the value to T. So I can quickly determine based on the result what should be the data type of this answer. So that is why Python is having that intelligence. It's not assigning the static value of a particular variable based on the result or based on the desired result. It can help us with the proper output. That is called Python. Yeah. So as of now, this thing I'll not be repeating some more thing over there. So directly tomorrow onwards, we'll be starting with each of the data type, and I'll be morely focusing on list, tuple, set, dictionary. After that, we can quickly go through few of the basic things that is for loop, conditional things, uh, class, inbuilt functions, methods, and then we can quickly start up Python as a database engineering tool. Okay. Yeah, Tanvir, as of now, this is the first day of the class. I'll not be covering more things over there. Tomorrow onwards, will be it's totally, I mean, hands-on on top of Python. So I'll be, I mean, I think you should be also installing the same thing so that you can go ahead with the hands-on parallelly,
Yes, tomorrow
and there'll
from
be no stuck
10.
point. Okay.
Okay, thank you.
Yeah, let's connect tomorrow with the
Yeah, yeah.
details hands-on part. Yeah, thanks.
Thank
Bye.
you. Bye.